red, white, and blue. You might have seen those colors in the night sky as several areas lit off fireworks to celebrate. And President Trump using the 4th of July weekend to talk about protesters who want to remove controversial statues.
Find out what business has been like during opening weekend at Waldameer Park.
Live in high definition from your news leader, this is 1024 Action News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Brian Wilk. Happy 4th of July. There are plenty of fireworks lighting the night sky as Independence Day comes to a close. And you're looking right now at a fireworks display all put together by the First Alliance Church of Erie. Now, this display started around 10 and is a great way for the community to come together to celebrate our independence. And the sights and sounds of the season all grace the skies of Crawford County this evening as well, as hundreds made their way for a fireworks display on Canadota Lake. And as the pandemic continues to cancel people's plans, many folks headed to Presque Isle State Park today. Others hit the rides at Waldameer. Chelsea Swift has the story on how people celebrated the 4th of July.
With no concerts, fireworks, or large 4th of July gatherings, many people are visiting local parks and attractions to celebrate. One family visiting Presque Isle State Park.
To kind of get away, we go to North Park, and it's close to us in the North Hills of Pittsburgh, and since it was 4th of July, we decided we wanted to go a little further away.
Brett Cunningham's wife, Kate, saying since many events are canceled, an outdoor family trip would lift their spirits.
A lot of normal things are canceled this weekend. Our son's a big baseball player, and that's all been canceled for the weekend. So, you know, the change of scenery will do us all good.
The president of Waldameer saying though the park is open at half capacity, it adds a sense of normal for the community during July 4th weekend.
At any opening day, we have a lot of hiccups that we have to work through, but I think in general, the people who came here were excited to be back and doing something that in their mind might be more normal and having fun. And we have 2 new attractions that I think they really liked.
First-time visitor at Waldameer saying he thought it would be something special to do with his father this holiday.
It's my first time here. Great park, great experience. I'm here with my dad. We usually go to a lot of different amusement parks together, experience, travel.
Chelsea Swift, Jet 24 Action News.
And during a 4th of July holiday weekend event in South Dakota, President Trump was critical of protesters that have been calling for the removal of controversial statues and other symbols. Now, but as the protests have continued in the weeks following the death of George Floyd, one NFL team is considering a name change. Here's ABC's Alex Prochet with the details.
President Trump kicked off the 4th of July weekend with an event at Mount Rushmore Friday night. Despite cases of COVID-19 increasing around the country, the audience at the amphitheater packed shoulder to shoulder, many not wearing masks. As the president prepared to take the stage, news that campaign senior advisor and top fundraising official Kimberly Guilfoyle tested positive for COVID-19. She's also dating the president's son, Donald Trump Jr. He's tested negative. Following the death of George Floyd on Memorial Day, many people across the country have been calling for police reform and an end to what they consider systemic racism. In Aurora, Colorado, protests continued this weekend seeking justice for Elijah McClain, who died after police detained him. The movement has led to a reconsideration of controversial flags, statues, and symbols. The president pushing back against those protests.
This movement is openly attacking the legacies of every person on Mount Rushmore. This monument will never be desecrated.
Former Vice President Joe Biden believes the president is dividing the nation.
The country, we're in deep trouble. Nation.
The NFL's Washington Redskins considering a name change. The team saying, in light of recent events around our country and feedback from our community, the team will undergo a thorough review of the team's name.
And developing overnight, another storied franchise announced it too will reconsider its name. The Cleveland Indians say that they'll engage the community and stakeholders to determine the best path forward for the team's name. Alex Brachet, ABC News, Maryland.
Let's take a look at the COVID-19 numbers across the Commonwealth. According to the Pennsylvania Department of Health, there were 634 additional cases of COVID-19 reported, bringing the total to over 89,000. In addition, there were 3 new deaths, bringing that total to 6,749. In Erie County, Pennsylvania Department of Health reporting 4 new cases, bringing the total number of positive COVID-19 cases to 646. The Erie County Department of Health reporting a total of 14 deaths. Crawford County is reporting 62 cases. Warren County continues to report 7 cases. Chautauqua County, New York reporting 136, and Ashtabula County, Ohio reporting 431. And an RV went up in flames near the New York border this afternoon. Take a look at this video of the aftermath of the charred RV. Now, this happened on Interstate 90 around 12:30 this afternoon. Now, according to police, the RV was traveling west on 90. That's between exits 43 and 44. Now, it pulled over to the side of the road, and everyone inside was able to get out safely, and police are still investigating what caused the fire. And a local department store had to close its doors for a while today after a fire broke out inside. Now, according to Erie County 911, around 11 a.m., the marshals at the Erie Market Plaza closed after a reported fire. Perry Highway hose and Kearsarge fire crews were called out to the scene and were able to quickly put out the fire. Fire officials say several pillows were on fire. No injuries were reported, and police and fire crews are still investigating. Marshals open back up shortly before 1 p.m. And a Toledo, Ohio police officer has died after being shot in the line of duty. Investigators say Officer Anthony Dia was responding to a disturbance at a Home Depot when the shooting started. It's unclear what happened before the altercation between Dia and the 57-year-old suspect. Now, officers say the intoxicated suspect shot Dia once in the chest and ran away in a nearby wooded area. The officer was transported to the hospital where he died.
I will never forget the sight of Officer Dia being wheeled out of the hospital on a gurney with his body wrapped in an American flag. Flanked by about 30 Toledo police officers saluting and weeping.
Now, the suspect, who has not been identified, was found dead from a gunshot wound early this morning. And classic cars, fire trucks, and patriotism. One local neighborhood not letting the pandemic stop them from having their annual 4th of July parade. Today, the Fairview and Lakeshore Fire Departments teamed up to hold a neighborhood parade in the Fairview Whitehall subdivision. Now, they do this every year. The parade also featured a salute to 2020 seniors. And coming up on Jet 24 Action News at 11, one local organization using the grill to say thank you to our area first responders. And it's after Craig's first forecast. He got the patriotic flag and tie.
That's right. I'm matching. I'm feeling a little festive tonight. You should too. It's the 4th of July. We've got another great looking day for the second half of the weekend. Then we heat up. Forecast next.
From your news leader, you're watching Brian Wilk, meteorologist Craig Flint, and Mike Fenner with sports. This is Jet 20.